1 year ago is when I started doing CrossFit, and at the time I was just going to like a local gym by my house, just like a 24-hour gym that like you show up and you just figure out your own workout, and I was just Googling different ideas on like, oh, this sounds like a good thing to do today, and Googling different ideas on how to eat, and there's so many ideas out there that I was just getting kind of overwhelmed and frustrated and not seeing any results. And so that's when one of my good friends, Ashley, invited me to come and was just like, tell me I would really enjoy the coaches and the environment of CrossFit. And I was a little bit skeptical because I didn't know what to expect, but showed up, and I wasn't able to do like hardly any of the movements in the beginning, but what I realized is just getting around CrossFit has helped me just not compare myself to anyone else and just start with being okay being a beginner, being okay with, not being able to touch my toes or, work on different things, and just every day being okay being better than the last day. So I remember, so I started out going to a small like garage gym, and there's only a few people there, which I'm really thankful for. But just being really nervous in the beginning, and like, what am I going to expect? Am I going to fall over because I'm going to be working so hard? But what I really found actually was just a lot of encouragement, and just the coaches like saying, hey, like, we get that you're afraid, but it's okay to go ahead and try, and you might surprise yourself. And so for me, I've actually surprised myself in a lot of ways. Sorry, but mainly that's with just overcoming my own fear, and anyway, realizing that I can actually accomplish more than I thought I would, even in the beginning. So I feel like even just in 1 year of CrossFit, I've accomplished more than I have in my whole career of fitness up till now. And so I think a lot of that is a lot of the environment of CrossFit is just that people rallying behind you, and everyone being excited for you, even if maybe you outlifted them or you didn't outlift them, or maybe you were the slowest person in class. But I think for me that's what it's been all about, is just that encouragement, that fun, that showing up to laugh every day, and so it's actually been something that I've started looking forward to, and being a lot more consistent this year of just like, it's become part of my habit, I guess, is just showing up and going for it. So there's a lot of things that have really surprised me, but overall I would say pull-ups have been the one thing that my whole life up till now I've never had a pull-up. Even I remember like the presidential fitness back in like elementary school, where they like forced us to do, like run a mile, do pull-ups, all these things I could never do that pull-up. And I'd be like the one kid in class that couldn't do it. And like, I played softball my like whole life, and so I've had the upper body like throwing arm, but it uses different muscles. And so showing up to CrossFit, and I had to use every band that they even made to help me even get over the bar. And even still, Scott would have to, or my coach would have to just help me, even still with all the bands, still get up. And so it's only been a month that I've been able to do, or maybe 2 months now, but doing the open, I decided, okay, like, it's gonna happen. And so being able to get my very first pull-up only a couple months back, I don't know, I'm crying about a pull-up, but and then going from doing a competition yesterday and being able to do 5 in one go is just, for me, it's just showed me that things I thought were impossible are like totally not. And it just goes to like setting a goal and having other people around you that believe that you can do it too, even when you don't know that you can. And so, yeah, for me, I would say pull-ups has just showed me that one area in my life that I can overcome, and that's led to a lot of other, things that I've I used to doubt about myself, and now believe that if I just commit to growing every day, then I can accomplish other things too. I would say don't be afraid to be a beginner, to put yourself out there, and even if you're afraid of what others might think, or you're afraid to look a certain way, because we all want to just look great the first time, and just but I would just say don't be afraid to try, and failure is actually a good thing, because it helps you get stronger and helps you move forward, and you learn a lot from that. And so the other thing I would say is don't compare yourself to anyone else. If I look at people that have already done like thousands of pull-ups, I would have thought that mine would be impossible, but I would say just don't compare yourself. Just embrace what you have, and just know that you're going to be the best person that you can.